That sun is pretty bright. It's just coming up over the mountains. I decided not to put my tent up yesterday. It was less of a decision, more of a I couldn't get it into the ground because the ground is rock solid. One of my favourite things to do when I wake up, and I'm like gonna get up, is this. No more airbed. Time to wake up. Let's climb to Andorra.
In its infinite wisdom, Google has decided to bring me down this crazy path. Look at this. Now, if you're a keen mountain biker, that's pretty good. Away from the main road. Oh, brilliant. However, if you're a fully laden cycle tourist, the last thing you want is to be lifting. You don't want this heavy bike to be going over that ground. It's hilly as well, because I'm right on the border between France and Andorra. Oh, I've been going on this track now for about an hour. Oh, the end is in sight though. Google Maps tells me it comes to an end soon. I'm 4 kilometers away from the Andorran-French border. So I thought I'd just stop for a moment and kind of just reflect back on the last few weeks I've cycled through France. It's been so much better than I even could have imagined. The first few days were a little bit lonely and I was still getting used to kind of being on a bike, getting my fitness back. But then when I met William and Remy, that really picked me up. Those guys taught me a lot about French people and France, and I don't think really I would have had the same time without them. So if you guys are watching, thank you for just joining me for a few days. And now this part, the mountains, I am so glad I came this way. These mountain views are amazing. Yeah, it's hard, it's slow, I don't make much miles, but the views, the nature is so much more cleaner. Yeah, 4K, and I'm in a different country. France, you've been amazing. Right, let's get it on. I've just arrived at the French-Andorran border. That was a beast of a climb. Oh, I am so happy to have got to the top of this mountain. I'm not even at the top. Look ahead of me, right? There's the border. Look behind it. There's mountains still. So I've actually done it. I've arrived in Andorra. I'm no longer in France. Ha! Yes, I can speak Catalan. Doesn't help me at all. So far, Andorra seems to be like a massive duty-free shop. I'm at the border town, so I won't judge the whole country based on this. But the border town is a duty-free shop. That's just what I want to be seeing. At the end of the day, a 6.8% gradient. Oh, I want to be at 2,408 meters, which is a good day's work. Andorra, you seem lovely, but you're absolutely killing me. Oh, right. Let's get it on! Oh, I've just finished the first big climb in Andorra. I'm at the top of the Port de Envalira, which featured in the Tour de France and the La Vuelta, another bike race, and it started to rain. Let's get my coat on. The hat and shirt have been exchanged for a coat and helmet as I'm about to go in the rain down this beast of a hill. Right, let's get this show on the road. Come on, yes! This downhill is never ending. I have been going for like 10k downhill. Oh! I'm in my first capital city of the trip. It's also going to be my only capital city. I'm now in Andorra Favela. So that was a fleeting visit to Andorra. Rather than staying about, I've decided to get on my bike, and I've smashed about 30 odd kilometres through Andorra. The country's only about 40 odd k wide. I've got a really nice pink sky to finish with. I'm going to be in Spain in a few minutes. Good morning. This is the first time I have said hello from Spain. Not a bad campsite at all. I'm really happy with it. There we go. All my stuff strewn. Oh, I need to start getting up and get ready. Right, let's go and get to this river. I did it. Not for long. Oh, that'll do. That was so good, apart from how cold it is. Today is my wedding anniversary, and Lucia and we've now been married for 5 years, and next time I'll be releasing a set of videos. It'll be cycling too, not just me by myself in random rivers like this. But it's been an amazing 5 years, Lucia, and here's to the future and to the many more to come. I love you loads, and I'll see you in a few weeks. This might seem like a silly thing to say, but Spain is feeling a lot more Spanish than the Pyrenees in France. It's starting to get really hot as I'm descending, which means time for the cap. To Barcelona! I've just arrived in the beautiful town of Manresa. It's got some pretty awesome buildings, bridges, architecture. It looks like it was a really old historic city at one point. I'm not that far from Barcelona. I'm really tempted to do another 70k today. I've done 60 so far, and it's just gone 1:30. I think I can do it. Well, I know I can do it, it's just, do I want to? 3 nights off hotel would await. Woohoo!